Today I am doing the KonMari method of decluttering my closet, and I'm excited about this for two reasons. One, this is my very first video, and the reason I'm recording this video is because I really wanted my mom to see this process that I'm going through, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to upload it to YouTube and try to send her a link for it. But the other reason I'm excited is because I'm really looking forward to seeing if this is really going to make a difference in my closet. I got married a little less than a year ago, and I moved into my husband's place, and this is my main closet, and it's in the bathroom, and it's less than half the size of my closet in my house before I moved. So I don't have enough space. And before moving, I actually got rid of a lot of stuff, and I thought I got rid of everything that I needed to get rid of. And I really haven't gone shopping for anything, with the exception of a couple of handbags. But as far as clothes or shoes, I haven't really gone shopping in quite some time. So I just didn't think that I needed to really get rid of anything else, purge anything else, and I thought I had an issue with storage. So I was online looking for ideas on just organizing your closet. I have a really small space, as you can see, and I wanted to make sure that I was utilizing the space as best I could. And in doing so, I came across the KonMari method on, actually there was a blog, and I can't remember the blog that I ran across, and then immediately I was like, well, what is this? And I went to YouTube and started looking at videos and understanding the concept more, and decided I think I'm going to try that. So I have clothes in this closet. I have clothes in our guest room closet. I also have overflow, or had an overflow of clothes in my stepson's closet, but he's home from college for the summer, and like the first day he immediately took my items out of his closet and put it in the guest room. So I'm going to go through this method to see if it's really going to work, and if I'm going to be able to get rid of or purge even more items. So the method requires that you take all the clothing from all areas of your home and put it in one space. Once you have it in that one space, you have to go through each item individually, hold it in your hand, and ask yourself, does this spark joy? If it doesn't spark joy, then you set it aside, and that's the item that you're no longer going to keep. And if it does spark joy, then you are able to keep it. I did watch a video where Marie Kondo, who is the Japanese organizing consultant who actually created this concept, I looked at a video where she was interviewed, and someone asked her, well, what if there's a great pair of shoes that you love, but they're too tight? And she said, if that item still brings you joy, you can keep it. So it's not necessarily about going through items that you don't wear anymore, that you don't like anymore, but it's all about what sparks joy. And it's a life-changing method, and that's the magic behind it, because eventually you can do this all over your house. Apparently it will affect your life, because you will have yourself surrounded by items that actually spark joy and items that you really like. So there's an order as well. The first, she says, always do easiest items first, which she recommends clothing, because it's easier to, make up your mind quickly if you want to keep something or not. So today, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to gather all of my clothes from this closet, from the guest room closet, from my drawers, and put it all in one place. And I'll show you all the areas before I take it out, so you can see just my clothes. And I'm a little embarrassed, but hey, I have to do it. That's the whole point of this process. Okay, so here's my main closet. As you can see at the top, I have my handbags, the ones that are stuffed. I don't have near the storage that I need to properly store my other handbags. They're not stuffed there. I have them in bins in my bedroom, in my armoire. But then I have shoes at the top as well. And then I have clothes on this top rack. And then as you go down, I have a second row of clothes on this wall. And then I also have this little bin that I put in here for clothes. But in this drawer, I have more clothes. And this drawer, I actually have like accessories for my handbags, like my wallets and little coin purses and makeup, cosmetic bags. Just whenever I switch out my bags, I like to switch out the accessories that I'm using with the bags as well. And then I have, and this, oh, that's an organizer. See, that's the problem. That's the organizer. It really should go with handbag stuff. But I also have, like reusable bags. And then at the bottom, this is like just really travel stuff, cosmetic cases and things that I use when I travel. Oh yeah, I have a step stool because I'm short and I have a really hard time reaching the items at the top. And then on the second shelf, I have a few bins where I have hair products and just products that I'm almost about to run out of. And when I put it on my grocery list and purchase it, I just store it in here until it's time for me to use it. I have another bin, like just scarves and things like that. I even have some more stuff even further back there that it's really hard to get to. So I'm also going to show you the clothes in my drawers as well. It's my dresser, and I have like just lingerie and things in there. What do I have in here? Oh, these are like capris and other shorts and things that I have in here. And then in here I have, this is my swimsuit and cover-up drawer. Down here, oh, that's I can't even hardly open it, my pajamas. This drawer, my undergarments, my underwear. This drawer, my socks. That's something else that Marie Kondo said, that your socks, you really should not ball them up like this because they have a really hard job. They're on your feet all the time. So whenever they're in their drawer, that's their resting place. That's where they're resting when they're not in use, when they're not working for you. So you really should not ball them up because she says, does that look comfortable? Do you think that they're comfortable balled up that way? So she has a method of folding your socks properly and storing them. She also has tips on storing other items also, and I'll go into that when it's time. And this is like my workout lounge drawer with t-shirts and sports bras and things like that. This is another workout and lounge drawer with my yoga pants and other type workout pants. And then this drawer, these are my bras. And then this drawer, so when I first saw this the other night, it was during the week, so obviously I could not start this process, but I was so eager to just try something. I decided to try her folding method, and I have all of these, and I haven't gone through these to determine if I'm going to keep all of them or not. Probably so, because I really do use them all the time. I like to wear layers, but it really worked better because some of these items were actually, probably about 4 or 5 of them were actually in this drawer because I didn't have enough room for them. But once I moved them, when I folded my clothes this way, I had plenty of room for them, for all of my tops. And then in this drawer, these are like my t-shirts that I also layer with. Those are the short sleeved ones. And then this is another drawer of long t-shirts that I also use to, when I put together outfits and layer my clothes. So, and then I also have these little bins right here where I have more little shirts and things for that I use to layer, just more tops. And then the second one, I have a lot of my belts in there. So now let's move on and look at the guest room closet. Okay, so here's the closet and my guest room, and this is part of the story that I didn't tell you. The shelf in this closet actually fell, and this is the second time that it's fallen. And I just knew my husband was going to have a fit because he's been telling me, Carly, you have too much stuff. You need to get rid of things. And I was telling him, there's no way. I really can't possibly get rid of anything else. I've gotten rid of everything that I can. And then the shelf fell again. It's been 2 weeks ago since this shelf fell. So it's just a mess. And again, that's another reason why I started looking online for ideas on just organizing your closet, making sure that I'm, hanging my clothes properly, if I'm really utilizing the space the most efficient way, just because it's a mess. It's a disaster. And then also on here, well, on the bed, that's my wedding dress. Underneath, and some of these items right here are some of the clothes that were in my stepson's closet that he was not having and moved back into the guest room. So yeah, I'm getting ready to pull all of these clothes out, put it on this bed in the guest room, and we'll see. So I will come back and show you everything all in one space. So, like I was saying, it took me about 30 minutes to take out everything out of both closets and also out of my drawers. And now I'm going to see how long it's going to take me to actually sort through all of this stuff. Oh, I still need to get this stuff out of that top drawer. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. So as I go through this, I am going to do 4 piles. A pile to keep, a pile to donate, a pile that maybe I may be able to sell like in consignment or something, and a pile for trash if it's not in any shape to donate then. And then like undergarments, I wouldn't want to donate those anyway. So here we go. Okay, this is Bring Me Joy. I like it. I'm going to keep it. this is spark joy. No, not really, but I like it because I like loungewear. Oh, speaking of loungewear, she said that not to basically repurpose old clothes or shirts. The only thing really that you can use is loungewear and outerwear or t-shirts. Anything else you should feel good in, even if it's loungewear. Even if you're at home and you're not going out, what you have on should still make you feel good. So don't repurpose clothes that you will not wear out anymore and you want to use as loungewear. Just because you should feel good inside or out. You shouldn't just feel good when you're outside. Oh, does this spark joy? It does. I don't even wear this anymore. Oh goodness. So now this is hard. So this is an item that's hard for me because I got this probably in high school, maybe, at the a dance, it's like a dance camp, UDA. So I had great memories going to those dance camps and traveling with the other girls on the squad. But so one of the things she says, when you get to an item that's hard, so this is kind of almost sentimental because it just reminds me of when I was young. When you get to an item that's hard that you know you probably won't wear anymore, she said to consider when you got it, why you got it, what you enjoyed doing with it, and how does it fit in your life now. So I remember where at the camp, I remember when it was during a summer camp, and I remember what I was doing, and I used to wear it all the time, but it absolutely does not fit in my life today. It doesn't, so it's gonna have to go. I'm gonna trash it. Okay, so I finally finished, and it literally took all day. Oh my gosh, there was so much. So you can see the tons of hangers, and that's not even all the hangers. I had to, as I was going, I had to go and give some to my our son, and put some in my husband's closet, and the plastic ones I'm gonna get rid of, and these are ones that I'm gonna keep. But I converted any items that were on plastic hangers or wire hangers and put them on these hangers. And these are the ones that are left over from that. And then look at the bags. They're like 12 bags of stuff to donate. There's one bag with a couple of items that I think maybe I could take to consignment, and then there are 2 of those bags are items that I just really didn't think were in condition to even donate. And then I have like 12 suits that I'm going to donate to Dress for Success, and then I have a couple of more party dresses. I can't remember the charity, but I think there's one for high school students for prom dresses. I'm going to try to find out and donate those to that charity. If not, I'll just give it to Goodwill. So now I'm going to show you my closet and drawers. Okay, so here's my closet. It's pretty much the same. It's packed, and but the good news is that everything is in this closet. I don't have any items that I have to put in the guest closet, with the exception of I have a couple of formal pieces, like my wedding gown will go in that closet, and I have a garment bag with white suits, and like a white suit and 2 or 3 white dresses that I want to keep covered. So that's really the only thing that's going in the guest closet. But everything else is here, and there's really space to grow. It doesn't look like there is, but there's definitely more space between the hangers, and back there, oh gosh, you really can't see that. There's more space, but the way my closet is configured, if you can see from the top rack, I only have this space from here to hang any like pants or dresses, long garments. And if I had more space, if like some of these racks, like if this rack went all the way across, I would have definitely more space. This section would not look as crowded, but it's also hard to tell from the top. But in that back corner, there's still more space, and it used to be really, really, really jam packed. So all in all, I think it was a really good success, and I'm really happy with the turnout. Like, I'm so happy to have all of my clothes in one space. And even as and I haven't really organized it per the KonMari method, but it's just because my closet is really configured weird. So, but again, all in all, I'm really happy with it. I got rid of a lot of stuff. And when I was putting things in, as I was putting them in, I would look at it and it's like, you know what? This really doesn't bring me joy. So I would say I took out, after it moved to this closet, maybe 5 extra pieces that it just really didn't spark joy. So yeah, that's the closet. And now I am going to show you my drawers. Here are my drawers. This top drawer, these are all of my little workout tops and tops that I like, loungewear, workout slash tops and t-shirts. Well, actually workout shirts too, because these are workout shirts. These are my swimsuits. I have swimsuits and cover-ups here, and then I have more cover-ups here and a cover up here, and then those are just my swim accessories, like my goggles and my swim cap. Down here, this is my pajama drawer, and you know, I just have my, sorry, my string is getting in the way, but like my flannels in the back, because it's summer and I really don't wear them, and you know, more pajama tops and my socks that I sleep in if I want to sleep in socks. Down here is kind of like just a casual drawer. I have, oh, the lighting is not good in here at all. I'm so sorry. But I have like my capri pants and my golf shorts, Bermuda shorts, and a couple of tops that I didn't, this is actually a sundress, but I didn't want to hang them. And then these are casual tank tops that I can wear. And my t-shirt, my Mrs. t-shirt. Then here, oh, this is my lingerie drawer. So lingerie, undergarments, lingerie. And then I was able to put my pantyhose here. Not that I really wear them, but if I need to. I have some undergarment wear. And I actually use shoe boxes to divide this because I wear underwear for different things depending on how they fit. These are my more delicate garment, delicate materials every day. These fit a certain way. These at the bottom I use during a certain time. So I just kind of have, this is in a shoebox, this is in a shoebox. And these two are actually in shoebox lids. So, yeah. And then I didn't have enough room in the shoebox for my everyday. So I have space. I have some space right here for more. And then I have space right here also. This seems really, I'm not sure if this is going to turn out clear. I hope it's going to be bright enough for you all to see. And then this is my sock drawer. Darks. These are tights and, my winter socks that I wear with boots. These are more, not ankle socks, but, the socks that's right above your ankle or mid-calf socks. And then these are my, trouser socks. And then, of course, my just regular socks, ankle socks for tennis shoes. And then in this back corner, I have a little space. So these two, I'm sure they're in the laundry somewhere. These two, I'm sure they're in the laundry somewhere. So I'm going to have to find the mates for those. And then, okay, this bottom drawer has workout items. I have all my yoga pants, and I have them from long pants to short pants, yoga pants to tights. And then these are all of my sports bras. And I actually have them in a shoebox lid. Yeah, there's a shoebox lid that I have here to help separate that. And this one sports bra you really can't fold, so I just have it here in the corner. But yeah, and there's space. I could probably put 2 more pair, but I only have 1 pair that needs to be washed and added. So yeah, happy with it. Okay, here's the last row. These, I stored my bras like this anyway, so it's not a change. Oh, this is my tank top drawer. These are my tank tops. And these are all of my short sleeve shirts, t-shirt type shirts. And then this, I have this side, I have plenty of room because this drawer only had long sleeve shirts or t-shirts, and now so this side are the long sleeve t-shirts, and this side, this is this one that was in this bin over here. The shirts that I had in here, I now have right here. So there's space, and all of these have, if you smush them back, there's more room. I can put more items in here because I do have a few things. Well, as you saw in my closet, my laundry bag is pretty full. So I have a few things that I still need to wash. But all in all, I'm really happy with these results. And it really doesn't take that much time, much more time compared to the way I was folding. But I absolutely love this setup. I absolutely love that I can see every shirt in the drawer and every color that's available. I love it. I wish I would have known to do this years ago. I'm excited and looking forward to folding and organizing more drawers. So my next item will be shoes. So, and I got rid of a lot of shoes and clothes. Again, we had a big garage sale maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I had 3 big wardrobe boxes full of clothes that we got rid of. So I just really didn't think that I had that much more, and look at what I got rid of. But shoes, I had several boxes of shoes that I got rid of, and just, even shoes that weren't in boxes. So again, I thought I had gotten rid of everything, and I really had planned on getting more because I thought I'd gotten rid of so many. But I'm going to go through and pull them all out and see just really, how many of the shoes that I currently have really sparked joy and what I'm going to need. I also made a list of items that I'm going to need to purchase since I did this purge, just because, like, for example, I only had one strapless bra and it wasn't that great, so I got rid of it. I'm going to have to get another one of those. I got rid of a couple of my nightgowns, so now all I have are shorts or pants to wear, and I do like to wear nightgowns. So I'm going to have to buy a couple of those. Suits, I got rid of all of my suits with the exception of 4. 2 pantsuits and 2 dress suits. I was just afraid if anything came up where I needed a suit, I just didn't want to get rid of all of them. But I'm going to need to replace a couple, probably at least 1 black pantsuit and 1 black skirt suit. So just little things like that I'm going to have to repurchase. But I have a feeling within a couple of months I'm probably going to go through some of the items I currently have again and probably get rid of some more stuff. Maybe, I don't know, I feel like I just can't stop getting rid of stuff, but it feels really good. It feels good to get rid of stuff that really doesn't spark joy. And when I look around in my closet, although it's, still full, I really like everything that's in there. Like, everything in there I want to put on and I want to wear it, and it feels good. So I hope you all enjoy, and until next time, well, if there is a next time, I'm not sure. Again, this is my first time doing the video, and I've never uploaded anything to YouTube, but I'm going to try because I really want my mom to see this process. So we'll see. Thanks for watching. Bye.